Yeah, I wanted to ask. I saw you get hurt late in the game. What was that? And I mean, you were only out pretty just a short bit.
Yeah, it was kind of it was a 22 ice play, so I had a double team, and then like the one of my teammates fell on my the back of my calf, and I just caught a Charlie horse for real, and I just had to roll it out. It was a quick thing, but got back in the game and just gave it effort and just kept it going.
Yeah. How do you think you played today?
I played great, definitely. Even my coach said I just played with effort. Like it was just crazy. It was better than anything he's seen before, so it's definitely a great compliment.
When I think one of the things that stood out to me from you is I think other than when you were hurt, I think you played every single play on both sides of the ball.
Yes, sir.
Is that something that you made an emphasis to do this year?
Yes, sir. You got to do what the team needs. You just got to step up as a leader. And, coming as a coach, he told me, really I came in my senior year just talking about just playing one side of the ball. But, my coach had to sit down and talk with me. And he was just telling me, we kind of need you to play both sides. And I took that leadership, and I got it done tonight.
Why every single play? I mean, a lot of people rotate, even if they're as dominant as you've been.
You just got to keep going. You really can't. You really got to keep going to give it effort. It really makes you. It makes you like a better player to see. I'm giving full effort on both sides of the ball. It really makes you a dog.
What have you played right tackle a lot in your life?
Yes, I've never played on the left side of the line.
Yeah.
I've always played center or right tackle.
How does that help you play defensive tackle? Get those reps?
It was kind of weird because I usually back in my younger days I played fullback or right tackle, so it was just kind of weird. But going to defense, I started training and stuff like that with my personal trainer Mark Harris, and he was just getting me ready for play defense because it was I'm not really a tall guy, so I'm not really tall enough to play right tackle. So just decided to go to the defensive side of the ball and just blow stuff up.
Has that transition been really natural for you?
Yeah, it was kind of weird at first. I really didn't think of myself as a defensive player, but I started to go in my junior year for real, and I just took off with it.
Yeah. Is junior year when you really permanently made that transition in your
head? Yes, that's where I really got recruited at a couple schools, like Iowa State and other teams. But they really wanted me at right tackle, but I chose to take my career as a defensive tackle.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about two specific plays that you had today. I think, one of them was, second quarter over there. You had a
sack?
Yeah. I think it was a sack. And then, you looked like you were blitzing a little for the cameras over there. I was wondering, was that preparation for Ohio State when they're the cameras over there?
Oh, it's not even that. You always got to show when you're on the field. You never know who's watching, so you always got to impress everybody. Give everybody a show.
And then there's the play over here where, I think you pancaked a guy when you were in pass protection, and then there's the late hit on your quarterback. You pulled the guy off.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when you were going through that?
It was just a crazy feeling because, you got to treat your quarterback like your mom. You would never want anybody to hit your mom, so I treat my quarterback like my mother. I would never let anybody do nothing. So you just got to treat it as that. Just got to take that leadership.
Yeah. What's different about you this year than maybe last year?
Just taking leadership and going, being more mature. Just still like juniors, we still like to have fun, but this year is just all business moves and just seriousness, and we don't have time to play. So
have you always been this vocal on the field? I mean, it's noticeable no matter where you are in this.
Oh yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's just when I put that helmet on, I'm not Mike Hall anymore. It's something different.
Is this even after the game? I mean, you guys are done. You're the last person here.
Oh yeah, definitely. You always got to have that energy. Just never getting tired and always working harder than everybody. You just got to show everybody out on the field.
Yeah, since I cover Ohio State, I wanted to ask, you committed on February 1st, if I remember.
Yes, sir.
It's been a long time now. What does it feel like to have been committed this whole period of uncertainty for a lot of people? But you've had that locked down for a while.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just like when I committed, it was had a celebration weekend, going out to eat special places and all that. But it was kind of a thing. When I committed, it made me work even harder because, it's a lot of people out here that want your spot. You just got to work 10 times harder than you did before. So it's definitely like a pushing moment, but, at the same time, it's a great accomplishment in my life.
What has your communication been like with Larry Johnson and the coaches at Ohio State throughout from then to now? Because, in a normal year, they might come to see you or you might go and camp at Ohio State. What's it been like, hearing feedback from them thus far?
Oh, it's the same as before, since you're committed, you're just still having those talks. We have Zoom calls every once in a while, so, just to check on guys and just see how you're doing, really. Yeah. And the communication is great, you got to love the culture out there. And Columbus is different. You know, you got to love the coaching staff, and it's definitely a great feeling out there.
What's maybe the biggest advice that they've given you since you did commit?
Really just always have that mindset of just being 1-0 every week. Really no one can beat you physically. You just gotta you really just gotta beat. You can't really. I'm sorry about that. You really just gotta be ground the field, really, and you just gotta keep that working mindset, though.
Mm-hmm. How do you think that you're going to fit in at Ohio State on the field with what they do?
I was talking to Coach Johnson a little bit before the game. He was just telling me, like, I like your intensity. You're the perfect guy for us. So I think I'll fit in great. Just gotta catch up on things when I get down there. Just be great.
Yeah. Did he watch your film? Does he give you weekly
feedback?
feedback?
He's probably watching my game tonight. So
yeah.
I sent him the link.
Yeah.
He was probably watching, so I might get a text from him tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah. What did he say after week one?
Week one, he said I have had a phenomenal game and just got to keep it up. Just being 1-0 every week.
Do you like knowing that he's watching you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Regardless of if he's watching or not, always got to show out on the field. Like I said earlier, you never know who's watching, so you just got to give people what they want.
Where exactly do you think you slot in? Are you a prototypical 3 technique for Ohio State? Do you think you can play 1? Like where are you on the line?
I don't know. It's just like I kind of play I'm a role player. It really doesn't matter what you need me at. I'll play DB for all I care. As long as I'm getting a dub and my team. I'll do whatever the team needs me to do.
You want to play DB, don't you?
Definitely. Yeah, my friend tried to get one of my defensive backs. He was like, trying to trade down. I was like, if coach lets me, but I don't think that's going to happen.
You're up 35-0. You might as well give it a swing. But,
definitely.
I know Ohio State just got Tyleik Williams as well. Do you know him at all?
Yes.
Have you talked to him and what's it?
Not really. Yeah. Just getting the feel for him, just a little bit about him. I really can't talk about him too much, but seems like a great person to be around and definitely a great commit.
Yeah. What's your relationship like with the rest of your 2021 class at Ohio State? I think you're up to 19 or 20.
Yes, we talk every day. I was talking to guys before I even got to the game. We were just talking about getting ready for the game and just getting in that mindset of being winners. So it's just like we talk every day. We don't just talk about football. We talk about life. Things that happen off the field, so it's just great things. Yeah. And it's crazy, like, when you go to college, a lot of these guys are new and like you never met them, but it seems like we're all a family now. We know everybody and we know each other's parents and stuff like that. So it's a great culture down there.
Who are you ties with? I know you've been to Ohio State with probably a couple of them. You probably played against some of them before.
Right.
Are there anyone who you're especially tight with already?
Ben Chrisman, Jack Sawyer, Jaden, everyone really just in the Ohio area. That's what I'm really tight with right now. Yeah. It's just like, but the players I go against, it's just Ben for right now. Just doing one-on-ones or training with him, just getting a great look.
Were you able to train with him at all this summer?
Yeah. We just did a little on-the-field stuff just by ourselves, just one-on-ones and stuff like that, or just doing some drill work. But other than that, it's been great, though.
What do you want to do between right now and when you enroll at Ohio State to sort of prepare yourself for that?
Just got to get ready and just focus on now. You really can't let anything distract you. You just got to keep your head straight. Really don't let anybody get in between that. You just got to keep focused. That's it.